Welcome to the Political Science Department and our advising page. We will produce a series of videos in which we will inform you about our majors, programmatic requirements, and other details. In this particular video, we will discuss how our international affairs major works and what are the requirements to complete it. International affairs is first and foremost an interdisciplinary major which is housed in political science, which means that it includes political science and non-political science courses, but the political science department administers the major. It's ANS advisors for political science and for international affairs are the same advisors, and our faculty will work with most of our political science and international affairs majors. It's also very common that students tend to pursue both majors as a part of their undergraduate curriculum. In several videos, we will discuss the specific requirements for the foreign language, in particular the foreign language requirement for international affairs, which is substantial and in addition to the general education requirement required by the College of Arts and Sciences, as well as other requirements like the capstone requirements, which are the same or very similar between the political science and international affairs majors. In this particular video, first of all, what I wanted to remind you is that international affairs has some specific general education requirements, or we as a program have vetted specific courses to fulfill certain general education requirements. These are not only the foreign language, but also several other requirements, such as the social science requirement. To fulfill that requirement, international affairs students have to take either Political Science 2086 or two other classes, the economics sequence, Economics 1001 and 1002, or Geography 1004 and 1021. Historical perspectives is also a vetted requirement where students have to fulfill history courses with international focus, and history courses with focus on American history are not allowed. Similarly, we have also vetted our quantitative reasoning requirement, and we require two specific courses to fulfill the quantitative reasoning requirement. These are one statistics course required for all students in the College of Arts and Sciences, such as Statistics 10,000, 1031, 1034, or 1035, and Political Science 3001C. Note that this is a quantitative reasoning and data analysis course taught by a political scientist, and it's geared particularly for students majoring in political science, in journalism, and in other similar disciplines. However, if students are pursuing multiple majors or have fulfilled their quantitative reasoning through econometrics or other courses, then they have to see their college advisor and talk to their director of undergraduate study, who may be able to accept their coursework toward quantitative reasoning. So the major itself consists of 27 credit hours of international affairs capstone and groupings coursework, and another 15 hours of introductory courses in political science, as well as courses in approaches and methods. The total number of credits required for the international affairs majors is 42 semester credits. The international affairs core consists of political science courses exclusively. Two of those introductory courses are required. This is Political Science 1060, Introduction to Comparative Politics, and Political Science 1080, Introduction to International Affairs. Both courses are introductory political science courses with focus on international affairs, international focus. In addition, students are required to fulfill two other international introductory courses in political science. These could be either Political Science 1010, Introduction to American Government, 1040, Introduction to Political Theory, or 1090, Law, Politics, and Society. Two of these three courses. Finally, students are required to fulfill an approaches and methods coursework. If they have taken this course prior to the fall of 2016, this course would be Political Science 3000. After the fall of 2016, this course will be Political Science 1001. And then once they complete their course, students will be required to also accumulate 27 credit hours of upper level coursework, which we call capstone and groupings requirement. Those upper level courses are distributed in 4 different categories: international politics and political theory, foreign policy, history and diplomacy, international economics, and comparative studies. Students are also required to fulfill a capstone course. The capstone course also counts usually toward one of the 4 categories. Capstone courses are usually those whose code is with 5,000, 5,100 or 5,000 indexes. In addition, as you can see in the capstone and groupings, you have not only political science, but also courses in geography, history, economics, anthropology, women, gender, and sexuality, and other disciplines. Please note that all of these courses will not be offered in the same semester, but only a selected number of those courses will be scheduled. There's also a 5th category, which is optional, i.e. it is not required, and it includes courses that cannot fit in the other 4 categories. These courses include independent studies, as well as Political Science 4090, internship practicum for students majoring in political science and international affairs, as well as courses in Africana, Asian studies, Judaic studies, and other disciplines. Note that many of our students complete study abroad courses, and as a part of their study abroad courses, they accumulate coursework in a number of different areas. Those who register for study abroad courses that have substantive focus will receive credit toward one of the 4 categories or optional electives. Those who register for language courses will receive credit toward either their general education or toward international affairs, foreign language coursework. Please remember that those international affairs students who plan to complete a semester-long study abroad or more extensive study abroad have to fulfill a special form, receive permission by faculty, usually this is the director of undergraduate studies, which courses to take and how they will be accounted for in their major. Sometimes when courses that students complete are not available on our campus, we will give them still credit, but they will be coded as block courses. For example, in the degree audit that I am looking, there are no block courses, but there are optional electives, because in this case, the student is fulfilling multiple requirements and has taken Spanish 3052, which is a service learning course of medical Spanish, and in this case that course has been granted credit under optional electives. Now remember that international affairs is an interdisciplinary major, which is why many students complete at least one other minor, major, or certificate. We do encourage you to consider that. Political science major is the most frequent other major that international affairs majors choose, but they can also choose a major in foreign languages, such as the case of the student whose audit we are reviewing, which if you scroll further down, you will see that they're also enrolled in a degree in environmental studies. They're part of the honors program, and among other things, they pursue foreign language and a minor in Spanish. Among other programs that students complete in addition to environmental studies are geography, sociology, anthropology, and history often majors, regional studies like Asian studies, European studies, or Africana studies, minors or majors in languages, as I said, and as well as one of the four certificates which we offer in our program. Remember, we have traditional certificate in security studies, in international human rights, in cybersecurity, and now we have a new certificate, fairly new certificate in legal studies as well. Those can be completed and students can combine coursework in their capstone and groupings in a way that they can fulfill multiple requirements at the same time.